Today, writers, our focus is to read articles and locate evidence that supports topic sentence number one. And so, what I've done in advance of this work today, I have already gone and found the articles that that I've found information in that supports topic sentence one, and I have the tabs open for the articles that I will be using today. The assignment the assignment document looks like this. So today's lesson, directions. Today you will be focusing your energy on finding evidence to prove topic sentence number one. 1, fill in the claim for your essay. The claim can be found in the assignment from April 15th, and my claim is school uniforms are ineffective. Then, second, fill in topic sentence number one for your essay. You can find this in the assignment that was posted on April 15th. School uniforms are ineffective because they infringe on an individual's right for creativity. So, school uniforms are ineffective because they infringe on an individual's right for creativity. And so that's my claim in my topic sentence. Now, step 3 is this is where you're going to need your articles that you're using for evidence. Copy and paste 3 pieces of evidence that support the topic sentence in the spaces provided. And so as I go down, I have topic sentence number 1 and a space to collect the evidence. Topic sentence number 2 and space to collect the evidence. Topic sentence number 3 and space to collect the evidence. So I'm going to start out with this article titled School Uniforms. And as I read through this article titled School Uniforms, there was some good information here. And I discovered this quote that I'm going to copy because it supports my topic that school uniforms infringe on an individual's creativity. Restrictions infringe upon students' freedom of expression. Many students object to mandatory uniform policies because they believe these policies take away their individuality, promote conformity, or require them to wear clothing that is unflattering or uncomfortable. So I'm going to copy this and go back to my document, and I'm going to paste that in my document. So now I have a direct quote, and I'm going to put quotes at the beginning and end just so that I know that this is a direct quote. I have a direct quote that proves they're ineffective because many students object to mandatory uniform policies because they believe these policies take away their individuality, promote conformity, or require them to wear clothing that is unflattering or uncomfortable. And that does support the topic. It infringes on an individual's right for creativity. So that was my article titled School Uniforms. Now I need to find textual evidence number 2 that supports my topic. So this article is titled, Should Schools Have Dress Codes? And as I look through this article, I did stumble across some examples that tell us that it is problematic in regards to students' creativity to have dress codes or to uniforms. And so here we have the statement, no, school dress codes send a clear and negative message from school administrators to students. Your individuality is inconvenient. The self-identity that you want to express through clothing doesn't belong here. Those opinions on your t-shirt are distracting. So this statement right here does support that it infringes on an individual's creativity. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it in the document. I will put quotation marks at the beginning and the end because it is a direct quote and I don't want to forget that it's a direct quote. Now I need one more piece of evidence, and I did find it in the article titled "Should Schools Have Dress Codes?" And so as I keep scrolling down, um, this one is a voice of authority because it comes from the Supreme Court. In a famous 1969 case about free speech in schools, the Supreme Court declared that students don't shed their constitutional rights at the schoolhouse gates. That 1969 case, Tinker versus Des Moines, involved a 13-year-old named Mary Beth Tinker who was suspended after she wore a black armband to school to protest the Vietnam War. She filed a First Amendment challenge against her school for restricting her political speech. The case went all the way to the Supreme Court, and Mary Beth Tinker won. And so school uniforms are infringe on an individual's freedom for creativity. And this is a great example of how someone wanted to wear a black armband to make a statement about their frustration about the Vietnam War. They were told no, and she took it to the Supreme Court and found out, yes, she could wear this black armband to show that she did not agree with the Vietnam War. So I'm going to paste this in my space for my third piece of textual evidence. And I'm going to put quotes around it because I don't want to forget that it is a direct quote. And then last but not least, so I have my 3 pieces of evidence. Last but not least, copy and paste the web page address for each article you used. And so I've already done that. This is the web address from my first article. And then I need to add the web address from my second article, which is the one that I just shared with you. So all I have to do is go to Gale in Context Opposing Viewpoints, highlight the web address, copy it, and then I can paste it. Now, I had 3 pieces of evidence that I gathered from 2 articles. So I have my 2 pieces of my articles here as a resource to utilize to find these particular articles again in the future. So, just a recap of what we're working on today. Writers read articles and locate evidence that supports their topic sentence number 1. And the directions, you're going to fill in your claim and your topic sentence. And once you have those filled in, you're going to be rereading articles, and then you will copy and paste evidence in the spaces provided that support topic sentence number 1. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your hard work.